Thanks be to God we're finished. The last constituency to give the forced count and the last constituency in the country to finish the election for Dáil Éireann. So finally we have the count done after 60 hours. And just to say, it was the most painful thing imaginable. And the count, it took 60 hours. And to be totally honest, I'm done with it all. To be totally honest, it was that tiring. And it was just the election takes, but God is finished. So we have the 5 TDs who represent the Cavan, Monaghan and Dáil Éireann. Now, just to say, the people in Cavan, they really own their money tonight, counting the votes, etc., etc. They took as much time as possible, to get the extra few bob. So that's pretty much the only explanation here, because 60 hours is a long time. Every other constituency is done long ago. But anyway, so we obviously knew, talked about Matt Carty being elected. He's elected, that's a Sinn Féin seat. Cathy Bowd of Sinn Féin is elected up in Monaghan. So pretty much Pauline Tully lost the seat, and a new Sinn Féin candidate took over Pauline Tully's seat. And the reason why Pauline Tully lost the seat is because Sarah O'Reilly, which unfortunately didn't get in, the person I voted number 1 for didn't get in, but Sarah O'Reilly really pushed them, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, like they were all sweating all the time because of Sarah O'Reilly, and she really cost Sinn Féin a seat there. I'm getting mixed up, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, the same ones, Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, all the same, if you tell the answer. I'm just glad it's done. Brendan Smith, of course, Fianna Fáil, obviously, I think everybody kind of knew. Early days, at the beginning of the count, it looked like Brendan Smith wasn't, but then they opened the count for this area, the West Cavan, and only for that Brendan Smith probably would have lost his seat, only for West Cavan given the votes. So congratulations, of course, to Matt Carty and Cathy Bowd and Brendan Smith, of course, too, and of course to Niamh Smith too. Niamh Smith has been re-elected to Dáil Éireann. She's done quite well. She lost a few votes here and there, but she's done well. And then obviously too, Fine Gael kept Heather Humphrey's seat just barely, again only for the 2 other candidates transfers. Obviously David Maxwell, Fine Gael, is in, so pretty much 1 Fine Gael, 2 Fianna Fáil, 2 Sinn Féin, and Tykes Bit of God is finished. Now, just to say, people were talking about how many spoiled votes there's about nearly 700 nearly spoiled votes, which is a lot for 2 small counties in rural Ireland. But that was what the big hullabaloo was about in the first count, that it took literally a whole night, and everybody remembers I was here till 1:30, and then they called off the count like it was a nightmare, like generally. So Tykes Bit of God is finished. The people of Cavan and Monaghan have spoken. I accept the people of Cavan and Monaghan's will, and I accept the people of Cavan and Monaghan voted this way. And democracy has spoken in general too. We will have a Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael government. It's just the truth. So we just have to accept the will of the people and vote that the people voted the way they did. It's democracy, that's the way it goes. But I do congratulate again the TDs for well played, especially the last few hours. They really owned those seats in this regard, because if that was me, I would have went home long ago, to be totally honest, said let the election go, to be totally honest. But I do admire anybody who put their names forward. It's not an easy task, so congratulations to anybody who put their name forward, Val Mountain, etc., etc. Everybody who put their name in, because it's hard to put your name forward in the modern day too. It'd be scrutinised, etc., etc. So congratulations to everybody who done it, and hard luck, etc., etc. But I just want to say too briefly on the person I voted number 1 for, because I think it would be a shame if we didn't mention Sarah O'Reilly. She really pushed them to the limit, particularly Sinn Féin. She cost Sinn Féin the 3rd seat. We thought it'd be 3 seats for Sinn Féin, but Sarah O'Reilly dashed that hope pretty quickly. So and again, particularly a small party like Ain too. But she's done really, really well, and I'm very happy with Sarah O'Reilly's performance. Unfortunately, she didn't win, but she's done very, very well, and she's a great person. But again, next time she will. I'm 100% guaranteed that she will get it next time, because Sarah O'Reilly is one of the best councillors we could have in County Cavan. We're very lucky to have a keeper in our county, of course, too, as a councillor too. But yeah, just to say, there'll be 2 probably by-elections in Monaghan, because the 2, David Maxwell, Fine Gael, and Cathy Bowd is councillors in Monaghan, so there will be a by-election soon enough for their seats, because obviously they need to be filled. No by-election in Cavan, because we only have, so basically there's 3 Monaghan TDs. Matt Carty is based in Monaghan, Cathy Bowd is based in Monaghan, David Maxwell is based in Monaghan, so we only have 2 Cavan TDs. Beforehand we had Pauline Tully, and we had Niamh Smith, obviously, and of course Brendan Smith based in Cavan too. So we had 3, and then there was Heather Humphreys and Matt Carty, so 2 and 3. So the balance a bit offset. Monaghan has taken all the power for themselves. We can't have that. So in the next election, we have to make sure that at least Cavan people get elected. But anyway, long story short, no jokes aside, I'm delighted that it's finally finished the election. It was like pulling teeth, to be totally honest. Like, I never seen such a thing in my life, particularly the cavan because it was a lot of late night, especially last night too. I was up a good bit and I had work this morning. It wasn't until 4:30 before they elected David Maxwell, and I hate to say it, but I was nearly up. I was up until 4:30. I wasn't live around it, but I was up until 4:30, and I had work at 8 o'clock, so I only got literally an hour or so of sleep. So I'm delighted that I don't have to do that tonight. So thanks to God, and I hope, please God, that we have to never go through that again in Cavan, because I think everybody in Cavan was losing the plot because of this. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate you for sticking true to me. Obviously, a lot more videos discussing about different things. But as I say, pretty much my whole opinion on the Cavan elections are finished. That's pretty much it. We'll see what happens in the new government. But yeah. The people of Cavan have spoken, democracy has spoken, the will of the people has to be enforced, and it has been enforced, and democracy is alive and well, and I have no issue with any of the Celts or any of that, so democracy has spoken. At the end of the day, we'll respect what the people decided, and the people decided this, and even though I don't personally agree with it, it is democracy, and we have to cherish that, because there's not many countries in the world that can say that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of authoritarian regimes, etc., etc. So democracy has spoken, freedom and democracy has spoken. Unfortunately, it has spoken the way it did. But yeah, thank you, everyone. And yeah, just to say congratulations to all the TDs who were elected there. And best wishes to them in the Dáil period. Thank you.